A wedding coordinator brings everything together. The couple will give you the suppliers, and you just have to place everybody, understand their needs obviously, and place everybody within the day the best way possible. Obviously, we work with people, so trying to keep a very strict timeline is impossible. We have a guideline that we follow the day of, and then we're trying the best to make things happen the way the couple wants. We have everything in control, we're just not in view. Occasionally, we might be, but me, for example, I like to put something that goes with the theme. Today, it's a Ghanaian wedding, so I asked the groom, what color do you want me to wear? And he said, orange. I don't wear orange, but I put something closer to orange. So in case I'm getting in view, I'll blend in. I strongly believe for this kind of job, you have to have some inborn traits and some that you have developed over some of your lifetime. I have 3 kids, which I think created and gave me a level of resilience. I have coaching studies and I love psychology. All this helps me manage people and helps me understand, because sometimes, people will eventually have a reaction and it's not necessarily directed to you, but it is about what they're going through. And if you're able to understand that, you can manage your job, you can manage their day in a very easy way. I am approaching the wedding from an emotional point of view. It is personal, it is loaded with all kinds of emotions. It's probably one of the most stressful things that a couple will go through. Inspired by You is because I work with who are you? What is it that you want? What is your vision? I feel people and I make their day happen based on that. A wedding coordinator is a necessity. I know some people say, oh, it's a luxury. It is a necessity, in my opinion. In order for the bride and groom and their family to enjoy the day, to be able to be present, to be rooted in what they do, they don't have to think if the tablecloth is going to be taken by the wind. They don't have to think if upstairs is happening what is supposed to happening or not. They don't have to think if your suppliers are going to arrive in time. They don't have to think that maybe brides and grooms are not going to walk on music when they're supposed to walk on music. The end result is to have this smooth feel of everything. The couples, no matter what you do, they are going to be nervous because it's a big day. But creating a good relationship, having a good relationship together, having a good communication, it takes to trust. If you can inspire them trust, they're not going to have that stress because they know you're going to handle everything on your best abilities. Make the wedding yours. I know their traditions, I know their cultural norms, but after all, this wedding is about you. It's not about anybody else. The only people that actually have to be happy and content with the outcome is the 2 of you. If the rest of the people, they enjoy it and, that's fine. But this is about celebrating your love, you celebrating each other. It's not about celebrating 100 people. Based on the feedback that I have from my clients, I think the 3 words that they would say describe me the best are responsive, proactive, blunt. Even if sometimes I might ruffle some feathers, and it's not because you don't want people to have what they wanted, but some things are just impossible to achieve. Wedding planning, for me, is like second layer of skin. It is rewarding by just being, by doing everything, by getting in contact with suppliers, by talking to couples. True, I'm an extrovert, so for me this comes easy. But because I have maybe some of the qualities, if not all, what a wedding planner needs to have, in my opinion, this job is not just easy for me, but it's completely stress-free, it doesn't feel like work. My 11-year-old asked me a couple of months ago, so Mom, if you could choose whatever job you would choose, and there would be your ideal utopic job, what would it be? And I said, I'm already doing it.